Big news is shaking up our defense, Colts Nation. Everyone is talking about who will line up on the edge, but there is one massive vacancy that could define our entire season. We are looking at a heated training camp battle for the starting defensive end spot opposite our star pass rusher, and the competition between a hungry sophomore talent and a battle-tested veteran is reaching a boiling point. Who will earn the starting role? Stick around because the details on this situation are absolutely crucial. Before we break it all down, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. The race to secure the starting defensive end spot opposite standout pass rusher Laiatu Latu is the defining storyline for the Colts as training camp officially opens this July. Following the team's decision to part ways with the veteran rotation of Kwity Paye, Samson Ebukam, and Taekwon Lewis earlier this offseason, a significant vacuum was created in the defensive front. Now, the organization is looking toward a new identity on the edge characterized by a high-stakes competition between second-year talent Jalen Tuimoloau and the experienced free agent arrival, Arden Key. This defensive transition represents a pivotal shift for the squad, as the coaching staff evaluates how to best flank their cornerstone defensive weapon, Laiatu Latu. With the pads set to come on, the focus rests entirely on this two-man battle. Arden Key enters the facility with a robust resume, boasting 46 career starts over 8 seasons in the league. His arrival on a 2-year, $16 million contract highlights the front office's intent to pair Laiatu Latu with a proven commodity who understands the demands of professional football. Key has demonstrated a consistent ability to generate pressure, recording 30.5 sacks, 39 tackles for loss, and 96 quarterback hits throughout his career. His recent stretch with the Tennessee Titans, where he logged 33 starts over the last 3 seasons, reinforces his status as a dependable veteran presence. Meanwhile, Jalen Tuimoloau represents the internal hope for growth, aiming to seize this opportunity and elevate his role within the defense. For the team, this competition is not just about filling a roster spot. It is about establishing a defensive identity that can reliably disrupt opposing passing attacks from both sides of the line for the 2026 season ahead. Why does this competition matter right now for the team? The answer lies in the structural integrity of the defensive line during critical early down sequences. While Laiatu Latu is established as a premier pass rushing threat, finding the right counterpart to balance the front is essential for the effectiveness of defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo's unit. Arden Key brings a level of consistency that has been a hallmark of his career since his breakout 2021 season with the San Francisco 49ers, where he recorded a career-high 6.5 sacks. By maintaining a reliable output of 4.0 to 6.5 sacks in each of the last 5 seasons, Key offers the coaching staff a known floor for performance. The stability is vital for a team looking to avoid the uncertainty that often accompanies an entirely new rotation. As the squad prepares for the rigors of the regular season, having a player who can set the edge and force quarterbacks into uncomfortable situations without compromising the run defense is a priority. Arden Key projects as the immediate replacement for the production previously supplied by Kwity Paye, serving as the veteran who ensures that hurry-up scenarios remain manageable for the secondary. His familiarity with current Colts linebackers coach James Bettcher, stemming from their shared time in San Francisco, adds a layer of operational comfort that could prove advantageous during the installation of defensive packages. For a franchise that prides itself on for-the-shoe culture, every rep taken during this training camp battle serves to solidify the defensive foundation. The coaches are looking for a reliable professional who can execute the scheme, and Key's experience allows him to step into this role with a clear understanding of the expectations required to succeed in a demanding defensive system under Anarumo. Lou Anarumo, now entering his second year as the Colts defensive coordinator, has expressed clear optimism regarding the additions made to his defensive group this offseason. When discussing the potential impact of Arden Key, Anarumo emphasized the value of having a player who has proven himself against quality competition over the course of an 8-year career. The coordinator noted that his own past experiences coaching against Key provided him with a first-hand look at the veteran's knack for finding the quarterback. This institutional knowledge, bolstered by the connection to James Bettcher, has helped Key integrate smoothly into the team's defensive requirements during minicamp. Anarumo specifically pointed to the versatility Key offers, noting that he has already shown he can contribute in various capacities as the team prepares for the upcoming challenges of the season. For the coaching staff, the goal is to identify a player who can be trusted on early downs, allowing the unit to maintain rhythm and prevent opponents from finding easy lanes. Anarumo's comments highlight that while the roster has undergone significant changes, the objective remains constant: identifying personnel who possess the necessary experience to handle high-pressure situations. The competition with Jalen Tuimoloau is viewed as a positive development as it pushes both players to refine their technique and effort levels under the watchful eye of the staff. Anarumo's confidence in the group's potential reflects the importance of this specific position battle, as the choice between the veteran stability of Key and the potential ceiling of Tuimoloau will likely dictate how the team approaches their defensive alignments throughout the year. Ultimately, the coordinator is looking for the most effective combination of players to ensure that the defense remains competitive and aggressive against every opponent on the schedule this fall. The Arden Key experience is defined by durability and a high motor, traits that the team clearly prioritized when signing him to his current deal. Having appeared in significant stretches over the past 3 seasons, Key has proven that he can handle the workload of a starter, a role he is clearly eager to maintain in Indianapolis. Unlike some pass rushers who disappear for stretches of time, Key's statistics across the last 5 years reveal a high floor of performance, making him an ideal candidate for a team seeking consistency opposite their primary pass rushing star, Laiatu Latu. His ability to hit double-digit sack potential may not be the primary talking point, but his consistent presence as a disruptor provides the defense with the balance it needs. For the Colts, having a player like Key who can handle early down consistency while still possessing enough agility for pass rushing situations creates a balanced front. This allows Anarumo to be more flexible with his defensive personnel groupings, rather than feeling forced to shuffle players in and out based on down and distance. Arden Key's career trajectory, marked by his persistence and late career emergence, aligns with a team that is actively rebuilding its defensive identity through a blend of youth and veteran leadership. Every snap during the training camp sessions will be heavily scrutinized as the team looks to see if Key can solidify his hold on the starting job early on. By providing reliable snaps, Key gives the defense a sense of predictability, which is a major asset when adjusting to new starters at several key positions. The expectation is that he will act as an anchor on the edge, providing support to Laiatu Latu and allowing the entire defensive line to operate as a more cohesive and disruptive unit than it has in recent memory. As the calendar turns toward the end of July, all eyes are locked on the training camp fields to see who emerges as the definitive starter, opposite Laiatu Latu. While Jalen Tuimoloau enters the fray with high expectations from the organization regarding his growth and development, the battle is far from decided. The coaching staff is treating this period as a vital testing ground, acknowledging that while spring workouts provided initial data, the true nature of the competition will be revealed once the pads are put on and the intensity of full contact practice ramps up. Arden Key's resume offers a strong case, providing the team with an established professional who understands the nuances of the position, whereas Tuimoloau remains the wild card whose progression could change the defensive landscape significantly. The team understands that the outcome of this battle will have a ripple effect on the rest of the defense, impacting how they rotate their personnel and attack opposing blocking schemes. Regardless of who wins the starting job for early downs, the necessity of having a deep, effective rotation remains paramount. Both Key and Tuimoloau are poised to contribute, but the starter will be the one who best demonstrates the reliability and physical consistency required to anchor the defensive edge. For the fans who cheer for the shoe, this camp battle is a clear indication that the team is committed to finding the right formula to maximize their pass rushing capabilities. Whether it is the veteran savvy of Key or the rising momentum of the younger players in the room, the final decision will be a testament to the staff's evaluation process. Time will ultimately tell how this rotation shapes up, but the intrigue surrounding this specific defensive end vacancy ensures that camp will be the most compelling stage of the preseason.